can understand. But the kid receiving the burrito, he's in middle school. He obviously knows what type of allergens he has and doesn't has. So, I mean, where's the point in, like, so anyway, let's continue here. So, Tom Barnett, the superintendent of the get that name again. Tom Barnett, the superintendent. All right, so if you want to send emails, of the Trinity Alps Unified School District, says that hygiene issues also come into play when banning students from sharing meals. So what are you saying? The kid sharing the burrito may be dirty and he's passing dirt and germs on to the other kid? Again, I say, how many times did we trade lunches in school? How many of us ever got sick? Show of hands? I didn't think so. Well, Lyle, there was that one time I got E. coli because I ate bad peanut butter sandwich from some other kid. Hey, this is a draw. This is the luck of the draw. You share the sandwich back with him. You both get sick. You both get to go home. That's a friend. That's a friend right there. Hey, you got a test coming up? Take a bite of the sandwich. We'll both be out. So, Tom Barnett says, and I quote, "We have a policy that prohibits students from exchanging meals. Of course, if students are concerned about other students not having enough to eat, we would definitely want to consider that. But because of safety and liability, we cannot allow students to actually exchange meals." Congratulations, Barnett. You're an idiot. Apparently, this is what I think. Nobody wanted to trade lunch with this guy in school, so he's jealous and he probably just made this rule, and no students will trade lunches because hygiene issues. Shut up. Bradford's mother, of course, Sandy Bradford, thinks that her son did the right thing by sharing his lunch. She also believes that it isn't up to the school to discipline her son for good manners. And honestly, serious, come on, give me a break. By all means, the school can teach them math and the arithmetic and physical education, but when it comes to morals and manners and compassion, I believe it needs to start at home with the parents, Sandy said. Bradford says that he would definitely share his lunch again if a friend wanted a portion of his meal. And come on, seriously, who wouldn't? Think about it, if you're at lunch today and you're sitting in your lunchroom, your break room, wherever you go for lunch, McDonald's, Chili's, Jack in the Box, who cares, your car, and you're walking or you're sitting there eating, and you look to your left, and there's somebody there with just a burger and a drink. And you got like a burger, drink, fries, 2 apple pies, or whatever you got. You got a meal to feed a family that you plan on putting in your whole mouth, your whole face, that you probably shouldn't. Come on. Like, you can't go get a butter knife and cut that sandwich and that burger in half. You're not going to be able to eat all that. You're going to feel guilty and bloated about it afterwards. Why not share it with that guy sitting over there just eating a small fry? Well, maybe that's all he can eat because of his diet limitations or whatever. Maybe he didn't have enough money and all he can get was that small drink and fry. Why don't you share your burger with him? That's all I'm saying. Be a human being. Be an American. Jeez Louise. I'm not telling you to buy the guy a car. I'm just telling you to be nice. Share some food. Jeez. So, anyway. Yeah, right? What a jerk. So yeah. So, if you raise your kids like that, like, it's cool, to trade lunches. Just don't do it all the time. I'm not buying lunch for the whole school. That's cool. I get it. But if my daughters come home on Fridays, because I get them Friday nights, and they're like, hey, I traded my cookies with so-and-so because they had fruit snacks and they wanted my cookies and I wanted their fruit snacks. Cool. That's awesome. You guys learned the trade system. You guys rock. You guys taught yourself. What do you need me for? Oh, you just wanted to tell me? Alright, high five. Bam. That's awesome. Good job, kids. There was one other thing. I don't know if I want to touch on it or not. Why not? So, hold on, let me get a cough out real quick. Okay, so here we go. So, really quick, I promise, and we'll be done. An Arizona high school football coach was suspended for praying with the team. Okay? Yeah. And you know where I come along with the whole religious thing. If you don't, if you're like pro-choice, people have the right to choose, then why can't this coach pray with his team before a game? That's all I'm saying. So, a Valley football coach was ordered to stay away from the field on Friday night while his team played their homecoming game, and he won't be at next week's game either. The problem, Tom Britton prayed with his players at Tempe Preparatory Academy. Am I saying that right? It's a private school, a state-funded charter school. So I guess it's a private school, right? I'm sorry. I'm like, when it comes to that, I was always public school. So the headmaster, and when I see headmaster, I think, oh, it's got to be a private school. The headmaster said it all boils down to protecting separation of church and state. He is a man who likes to pray, and I don't object to that, said TPA headmaster Dr. David Baum, B-A-U-M, Baum, Baum, whatever. Just, he can't do that with our students. That's the only prohibition. Sounds like Mr. Dr. David Baum is a little atheist. Yeah. So Baum said he recently suspended his head varsity football coach for 2 games because Britton violated school policy after a recent hard-won game in Sholo. Britton, directed students to lead a prayer, and he joined the students in that prayer and did so in view of everyone. Oh my gosh! So horrible. Seriously? Coaches have been freaking molesting students. You're going to suspend this guy for praying? Give me a break. I think I preserved the religious freedom of our students, who have to have the liberty to be able to practice or not practice their religion on our campus without interference by adults. Shut up. But some students and parents disagree. A group of students at Friday's homecoming game hung a sign that said, "We believe in Coach Britton," as a show of their support for Britton, who has been a coach at TCP for 12 years and a teacher there for 17 years. Former TPA parent Keith Weibel wore a shirt to the game that said, "Let Tom coach." I think it's outrageous, Weibel said. Ray Rice gets 2 games for cold cocking his fiance, and Tom Britton gets 2 games for praying. True, honestly. And I mean, so Goodall's probably going to see this and be like, "Oh man, you mean to tell me I can start suspending players for praying? Oh jeez. Hello, suspending players for praying and making them pay me money, and hello Ray Rice and all that other bad juju and Michael Vick, you guys are off the hook. I'm going to start going after these religious nuts and start finding them a bunch of money for praying after a game and before a game. Heck yeah. Way to go. You guys just gave Goodall, whatever, battle, whatever. Great idea. Terrible idea, honestly. So the school is not a religious school, said John Hicks. It's a regular school. So it's against the bylaws in order for him to pray. It's not that he's a bad coach, but you have to go by the bylaws in anything that you do. Britton did not respond to CBS 5 News request for comment, but he's expected to be back with his team 2 weeks from Friday night. So, yeah, if you want to go, it's Tom Britton. Apparently he's got a Facebook, because the picture here says courtesy of Facebook. Brittain, Tom Brittain. Brittain. If I'm saying that right, that's awesome. If not, I apologize. Go look him up on Facebook, congratulate him, and support him for praying with the students, and let him know, Some people are jerks in this community and country, whatever. Sorry, man. Jeez Louise. I'm telling you guys, when it's like the end, when it's the end of the cold, that's when you cough the worst. That's when you cough the most. Oh, it's terrible. I'd rather sneeze than cough. I'm dead serious. I would rather sneeze than cough. Because at least the sneeze, is over. A cough, it keeps going. Because your throat doesn't feel like it's clear. And you still got that weird whatever it is back there tickling and making you cough. So I would rather take a sneeze over a cough. I just said it, yes. So if you control that department, or if you can pass a word along, that'd be great. Lyle would like to sneeze the rest of his life and no more coughs. Replace all coughs he's gonna have with sneezes. That's what he wants. If you can do that for me, hey, I'll buy you oceanfront property in Arizona. That's all I'm saying. So, anyway, like I said, check out Tom Britton on Facebook and let him know he's actually a good guy. Not to listen to his headmasters at his school that he coaches at. And to keep praying, seriously, that's awesome, man. If students are against it, tell them to go to the locker room. Serious. I mean, don't force them to pray. That's the best solution I can find in that whole situation. You don't want to pray? Go to the locker room. You don't believe in it? Your parents feel like you don't need to do it? Go to the locker room and go shower. To the religious ones, let's pray. Let's huddle up and pray. Let's pray for them, that they will someday realize what they're doing. So honestly, that's really all you can do. But so yeah, there you go. That's that should wrap it up, right? For this lovely Case of the Mondays, 42 minutes. Not bad. So yeah, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna go record some side projects, because man, my mind has been a million places and not on the side project. Lyle, what's the side project? Well, check it out. It's a daily devotional that I've been late on for 13 days. So, but I mean, those 13 days have been filled with so much stuff. I've had so much stuff on my mind, and I completely forgot about that, and I feel terrible. So anyway, as far as everything else goes, I'm going to go doctor this throat and try to get to where I'm not coughing anymore. And we'll see you guys next week, for sure. Right on Monday, I promise. I know, I'm always late. I always say I'm going to be good on one day, and then I'm whatever. Hey, at least, what do I always say? Better late than never, right? So, it's true. Better late than never. So anyway, you guys have a great and wonderful rest. And I could talk today too. You guys have a great and wonderful rest of the week. I'll see you guys. Not see ya, but I'll talk to you. Talk to your ears. Invade your ear space. Invade your earbud space. Talk to you guys Monday for sure. And be there with bells on. Whatever you gotta do, just be there. And hopefully the little smoker just woke up voice will be null and void and gone. So other than that, you guys have a great and wonderful week. I'll talk to you guys next week. And always remember that a bad day is better than no day. And that, of course, is any day. Remember, you're awesome. Tell somebody else they're awesome. High five them. Yeah. Heck yeah. Who doesn't love a high five? Just make sure they know how to high five. And don't high five a blind guy, because they don't see it coming, of course. Anyway, that's all I got for you guys today. I'm going to start laughing and coughing. So you guys have a great rest of the week. Talk to you guys next week. Take care. Bye-bye.